Hi, Box Mom here, and today we are making a toddler sink and float, I think, sensory bottle. I'm not really sure. Throwing some literacy in there, and this little duck I found at the dollar store, and then I have these unit cubes. They're for literacy to help reading and all kinds of fine motor and building blocks. But I have them in my garage and I thought I would utilize them. So I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate all of it and make a toddler sensory bottle. Again, I found these snow globes at the dollar store. So I put water in it and then I put my unit blocks in it with a duck, and it's just floating around, and I'm not really sure, but something's wrong. I'm not really feeling it. I don't know. Maybe there's just too many things floating. I put some glitter and then, of course, my signature little snow balls in there with some other gold, purple, and shimmery glitter. But for some reason, I don't know. So I'm trying again, but this time I'm only going to put partial water in it, and then I'm going to put the duck and see how that effect works with just half water and just the duck. Maybe it just needs partial water and not all the water. So I'm kind of shaking it around to see if that's what's going on. Just something's not sitting right. And normally I do this a lot with the sensory bottles. I kind of play with it. I shake it around. I fill it out. Sometimes I even sit it on my shelf for like a month to see if it like turns color or if it starts to like bleed in color or if the metal starts to come undone. I don't know, but for now I'm just like, okay, I'm not feeling it. It's just not working for me. I do like we can recognize the alphabets, the ABC. I love the duck. I'm loving it. I like the snowflakes. I like the water, but again, it's just not, something's just not right. And then it hits me. I think it's the duck. I think the duck needs to be stationary, like a true snow globe. I think it needs to be mounted to the structure, to the foundation, and not move. So after looking at it dark and looking at it brightly and looking at it from all angles, I finally figured it out. So I think this is where I decide, okay, I'm going to mount the duck to the platform so it does not move. It's the only thing I can think of that is making this bottle not, I don't know, it's just not working for me. So let's just try that. Let's just try mounting the duck to the actual bottom of the snow globe or the sensory bottle. I'm using them as sensory bottles, but they're technically snow globes. So this duck is from the dollar store. And again, it has a hole in it. So I like to put a glue gun. I like to glue gun it so no bacteria or mold starts to grow within the duck. And sometimes there's holes on the bottom of the duck, and I'll seal those up as well. But for today, the hole is actually in the duck's mouth, so you can see the air coming out of the glue gun bottle, bubbles coming out of the air. So right now I'm securing his body to the platform of the cap of the snow globe. So I'm going to let that sit there and dry for a while. So while that's drying, I have the fan going on it, and I'm going to add my signature little snowballs, snow beads, and I'm going to add some shimmer and some glitter because I love my shimmer, my glitter sparkles, and some gold. And I'm going to kind of shake that around a little bit. And now I'm going to grab the unit blocks. These are literacy unit blocks. You can get these at discount. You can get these at Lakeshore. I have these left over from teaching. Yes, I've been a childcare owner. I've been a childcare inspector. I've also been a childcare teacher, a preschool teacher for many years. I worked in an NAYC accredited child lab. And I have 3 children of my own, so I am constantly educating children, or I'm in the childcare field. So I always have access to learning materials. So I grabbed an A and a B and a letter C because this is a toddler bottle, so I'm not trying to make it too advanced. I could probably add some nonsense words in there, but for today I'm just putting A and a B and a C for the toddlers to recognize the letters. And I'm going to fill that up, and now my duck is dry. I did have to let it dry for a couple hours, just to make sure that the water didn't get in there and just loosen it. So I'm going to turn that upside down and stick that in there. I did put a little bit too much water, so now it's starting to over pour at the ends. So I'm just going to squish it down and kind of put pressure on that and let the water finish coming out. And I'm just going to wipe that up. Oops, sorry mess, sorry table. It actually probably needed a good cleaning, so that's okay. And once I secure it in there, I'll probably glue gun it once I like the bottle, and I think that I don't need to add any more glitter, or I don't need to make any changes or modifications to the bottle. Then I will secure both ends of the bottle. And so now I'm shaking it around, and I really do like how the duck is no longer moving, and it's stationary and it's centered. And again, I like to play with the lighting to see how all the dynamics it looks, and all the elements of the light and the darker light. And I'm kind of just moving it around and kind of playing with it like a toddler would play with it. But usually toddlers at this point, they're already throwing it on the floor or kicking it. So, so I actually will probably glue it multiple times. And I'll probably Gorilla glue it as well, just to double secure it. But again, I like how it came out. Definitely looks like a snow globe, but this one is definitely a sensory snow globe with some literacy incorporated in there, and some sensory. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, well, that's all for today, and thanks for watching. Fox Mom signing off.
Sorry ass DJ.